Okay, happy Tuesday. So, it's basically summary of this game so far. So we're about 4.5, 5 hours into this playthrough. We started off as an imperial fiefdom origin, meaning that we started off basically as a vassal to a superior empire. The story is the Gippikins rose to power on their own planet, went into space, ran into a superior empire. They came in, conquered us, turned us into a vassal. They were situated over here. And then about an hour or so real-time wise, the empire ran into a issue where they had too many people wanting to be emperor within the empire itself, and the empire has shattered into many pieces, hence all the different factions into this area, and now they're basically fighting each other over who should be the next emperor. Good luck. Why aren't we participating? Mainly because we're on the other side of the galaxy, and when the empire broke up, we were given two choices. We could either claim a casus belli on everybody, all the other factions, and basically the right to fight them and conquer them, or we could just go back to our independence that we originally started with, not in this playthrough, but in the story. And we chose to be more independent, and as a result, that's where we are. And as far as on this side of the galaxy, we're fairly safe at the time being. We've made friends to the faction below us. These are the only ones that this is an attitude map, or what is it? Opinion. Sorry, this is opinion. So green means they like us, red means they don't. So these are the only ones in the area that don't like us. And this faction up here is a fallen empire, and their main job is they're curators. So that's how that works. What happens to the science boost? It's gone. The science boost is gone. And what Desperator is referencing is when we first started the game, you get to choose what your role within the empire is, and there's 3 different roles. You can either be part of the military, where you're supplying ships and stuff to the empire, or you can be supplying materials like minerals and that things to the empire, or you can just be supplying research boost, and you get a research boost as a result. And we chose the research boost, and once the empire broke up, our boost disappeared. That simple. Because it's no longer, because we're not part of, we don't have any more agreements. This is only, you have to be is an overlord or a subject. And when we were a subject, we had an agreement. This tablets, we could look at it and stuff like that, and but not anymore. It's gone until we become an overlord ourselves, right? Which we're kind of working on, because there's a couple of less advanced civilizations in our area, like this one. We're gonna eventually begin going up there, and we do have an observation post right there. Right now we're still messing with their heads to make them think they want to be like us, right? And eventually we will help them come to a higher standing within the galaxy type deal, and at that point we'll become their overlord, I believe. So anyway, how are we doing? Senate is now in session.
Anomaly found.
So where do we rank here? That's us there, I think. So, not great, but we're there.
System survey complete.
Up next, diplomatic weight from tech is increased by 20%. We shall support that.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Each member of the galactic has a duty themselves and to others to contribute to galactic defense. Galactic community members that are not vassals of another empire that are using less than half of their naval capacity are breach. Oppose, because we are currently not doing that. We don't have the money to produce those ships quite yet. Administration insight. Subjects have a 25% ethics attraction towards their overlord's financial ethics. Sure, we'll support that. Why not? Charter of Workers' Rights. Set to back away from populations, workers' happiness. Yeah, we'll support that. Form Galactic Council. I will oppose the council at this point in time for reasons. Comfort the fallen. Unemployed workers have their unhappiness penalty reduced by 10%. Diplomatic weight from tech is reduced. We'll oppose that for sure. Natural sanctuaries. Diplomatic weight from economy is reduced by 40%. Consumer goods upkeep is reduced. Clear blocker time increased. We'll support that. This one. This one we just did. Guardian Angels. Diplomatic weight from fleet powers is reduced. Defense army morale is increased. Army upkeep is increased. We'll oppose that. Ban organic slave trade. We will currently abstain. Pest control. Any empire with the Tianki inside their borders are breach of galactic law. Oppose that. Regulated growth. Monthly loyalty change by empire size from systems plus 5%. Oppose. Conservation Act. Kills a tanker will be considered a breach. Oppose that. Repealed the readied shield. I don't know what the readied shield is. Leveraging privateering. Diplomatic weight from economy. Trade value increase. Priest upkeep increase. Trade protection increase. So we will support that. Okay, that'll keep us going for a while. Okay.
Construction complete.
So upgrade our fleets, and then we'll start throwing new ships at them.
System survey complete.
Research. Population growth. Society research. Blockers. Artificial moral codes. Crime is reduced. Amenities increased. Networked amenities. The relay network can be repurposed to transmit government-approved entertainment to the masses. Last until cancelled. Real Crystal's upkeep of hyper relays increased. Let's not worry about that one right now. Let's do the blocker.
Our ships have been improved.
Once again, they increase the speed at what time goes by. So I keep reducing it slower than normal because normal is too fast for me. I like to not be pressured. I like this game. I play to relax, not to feel pressured. And accelerated time is too much going on. Things happen too quickly. Can't do upgrades there. Let's get upgraded. Limbo. The signal originates from the remains of an antenna-like structure. Exploratory probes were dispatched from the Bathan, the champion, to the surface to investigate the matter more closely. What science officer Rapakian found was a cavernous vault that, while easily pried open, was evidently the last safe house and refuge of some long-dead race of aliens. While reasonably technologically advanced, it seems they never reached for the stars and perished to some planet-wide natural disaster. The vault is immense, housing thousands upon thousands of black boxes that both the science ship has determined to be data storage devices. A special project has been prepared.
Situation log updated.
Okay, we have so many projects out there. There. Yes, save game files. Nothing but
Our
save
ships
game
have been
files.
improved.
Another civilization. This one we have to build a starbase first, and we need more influence, 43 more, and we're picking up 0. Who wants to be our rival? Seriously, who wants to be our rival? Do you want to be our rival?
Anomaly found.
Rivalry policy shift, I think. It's a rival. Is there a policy that can affect your stuff? Economic policy. Artificial intelligence is outlawed. Robotic workers are outlawed because we're spiritual. We don't believe in robots. Yeah, it all depends on government and all this other fun stuff. Subjugation war terms. Our stance regarding the initial subject agreement terms of those we subjugate via war. Oppressive. Integration permitted, limited diplomacy, expansion prohibited, joins overlord wars. Oh, this is the overlord stuff. Benevolent. So integration prohibited, independent diplomacy, expansion permitted, joins overlord wars, defensive, subject holdings limit 1. Yeah, we'll do benevolent. For now. Okay. Native interference is unrestricted. Native enlightenment is allowed. Ugh. Resettlement's allowed. First contact protocol. Smooth affection isn't like a policy. There is a likes, dislikes per faction somewhere. Yeah. Initial border status open. It's up for now. But the rivalry stuff, they've got it. You have to have like contact with them, I think. You can't be too high above them, like inferior. That might work. No, that's the ones we're just looking at. No, it's not. So, where's rivalry? Propose subjugation. Peace would propose that they become our subject using a reasonable agreement. Now there's a rivalry. Grants anonymously, blah, blah, blah. Requires terrible relations. So we have to send an envoy to screw with them. And our 2 envoys that we have are busy making people happy currently. So we have to dig up a 3rd envoy somehow. Capital. We need more.
System survey
Hello everyone.
complete.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy
System
goes live.
survey complete.
You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy two-step. So, Plumber Scancer was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of long, alien clad, clutched in one hand its claws with a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or a revered leader. Research. Look, energy. Where's this Earth? It's got 2 spots open. Uh-oh. Why do we have low stability? Oops. What's going on here?
Please stop saying oops.
Housing.
You are making me look bad.
So this increases housing by 3, so that'll help. So we want to build on Earth, just limited energy.
System survey complete.
We're housing, and now we're out of minerals. Contact is not too strong or weak, right? You have to have they have to be
The
angry
spirits
too.
have granted us new wisdom.
You just can't do it to somebody who likes you. They actually have to dislike you already. Improved reactor booster or more shields. Fire control, I never really use that in most cases. Sensors, more sensors. It's building.
System survey complete. Our ships have been improved.
Build a bunch there for Mickey's Armada.
Our ships have been improved.
Got a natural wormhole there. That's the Maw. So we have Space Amoeba over here. Oh, a relic world. Where'd that come from? Or belongs to them? Breeding grounds. So the Amora Levo system gives off a strangely hostile impression on first sight. None of its planets are remotely inhabitable, either scorched by the searing heat of the system's 3 suns or stripped of life by powerful solar storms. However, there is one life that appears to thrive in this environment: space amoeba. Giving up their otherwise fairly solitary lifestyle, they have congregated in great numbers, flitting in and out between the blistering hot inner system and the large gas giant further out in what appears to be an elaborate breeding ritual. It is unclear what could possibly have caused the amoebas to favor this inhospitable system. Regardless, they seem intent on protecting it and have already turned their flagship toward the science ship in an overly threatening manner.
Evading heretics.
So, counter. We have made first contact with mysterious aliens. Those guys. They have codenamed whatever. Till we can find out more about them. If they possess a language, whatever. First contact with the Gamma aliens, which was over here somewhere, right? Them? That's them.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
But I don't want wisdom. I need money. Mining station output. That'll work. Planetary build speed increased. Engineering. City districts. Housing. Crystal mines. Crystal mines. Influence. How do we get our influence to go up? Consume. Non-aggression packs.
Special project
Migration packs.
complete.
Research agreements. Commercial packs. Defensive packs. Guarantees. Ugh. Need more power production. Limbo. The vault is a tomb for hopeful immortals. Science officer Ralpikin asserts that the huge blocks of ternary code found in the databanks are neural images, digitized brain scans. Doubtless the aliens of Unust 3-2A considered this their only shot at any kind of survival, following whatever calamity befell their planet. They did not have the means to resurrect themselves, but banked on the some impossibly small hope that eventually someone else would have those means. We do not, but download their neural patterns for safekeeping research. Let them lie. So why is that less technology than this one? As we download their patterns for safekeeping. What could possibly go wrong?
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Yeah, walkers. Edicts Fund, base intel level. Let's do that. Well, bad things could happen, good things could happen. We don't know. That's why we do it. The game will think of something, more than likely. That's why we do that kind of stuff. Because you never know what's going to happen in Stellaris. How bad will the game screw you? We don't know, but that's part of the fun. Now we can do Tundra Worlds now. So, do we have any edicts that help our stuff? Influence. Capacity, no. Research subsidies, that's not going to do it. Veneration of Saints. The stars, that doesn't help me. Education campaign. Nanite actuators. Research speed increased by 10%. Sure. Play so you don't get screwed. No, that's one way to look at it, bro. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. I finally tried out that mob rule game this morning. I only got to play for like 20 minutes, but it's a very 90s game. Okay, societal shift again. So these guys. So these guys. So we've turned them into us, basically, ideology-wise at least. So, fanatic spiritualist, militarist, it is time to pull them up out of the mud. It'll take a little while, because of late medieval age, but we're not in a rush. Oh, I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it's definitely a 90s game for sure. I mean, it's obvious that's everything about it just screams 90s, mid to late 90s. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it was as soon as you just started out, go wow. It's just a flashback, right? But no, it's fine so far. Do you like the new guy? What new guy? I've never played the game before, so it's all new to me, so I don't know what you mean by the new guy. Oh, news guy.
Saturday and Sunday, May 21st and 22 are the monthly giveaways for May. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching again. The giveaways of this weekend. The news guy. I don't think we had any real news yet. I mean, there's been some voiceover stuff, but I don't think we had news yet. Because I don't think so. Again, I only played for like 20 minutes, so didn't get too far. Let's see. That's Gene Clinics. Does Earth have a Gene Clinic? What Earth have a Gene Clinic? RPG Emperor, welcome to the stream. Let's play a lot with a friend. Yeah. I've never played this multiplayer.
System survey complete.
Monument. This produces unity from jobs. Guess we need that going, I guess. Oh no, subjugation against us. What shall we do?
Construction complete.
Swap. What do I want to do on this planet? Got a little bit of a stability issue. Because should be doing better now.
Anomaly found.
The Custodian. So, Custodian Protocol 475-3 activated. Message follows. Attention, Gimpican. Your civilization is presently at 57.216% risk of destruction due to law. We have calculated that colonization of Charna 4A will increase your survival chances by 4.558%. We request colonization and establishment of a significant presence on this planet. Will you comply? We shall colonize this planet. Charna 4A.
Situation log updated.
4A. Charna 4A is a desert world. That doesn't. Not sure why we would want to do this, but oh, they can do error. It's 15. Wow, that's great, but
Special project complete.
Our specialists at wherever have sent news of their findings. The hunt for the wreck signal led them to a small empty outpost. Yet there were signs that someone of a similar technological level as herself had been there fairly recently. It seems a fusion reactor was keeping what was left of the place still running in spite of a lack of care or maintenance. Our team have taken a special interest in it and will investigate it further. Look, research. Also suffer an increase in upkeep and resource usage. Okay. Yeah, it's not as bad as it could be, but it's still bad. It's still bad. Look at all these worlds we can still do, though. It's just that I'm trying to keep my sprawl down, that's all. Because we have no real way to control it right now. Hey, you. Mineral stuff. Gene clinics. Gene clinics grow faster. Transit hub. So dedicated
System
infrastructure on
survey
military
complete.
vessels, enabling a smooth and convenient transit network. Trade hub.
Special project complete.
Engineering cache. We have received a report from the specialist we sent to Anthem 4. All across the signal beacon site were pieces of hull and other detritus which must have come from a larger starbase at one point. Yet no other signs of such a structure remain. Though there are no sentient beings to be found, our excavations found several drones when they dug a bit deeper. Though they are damaged beyond the point of being able to be reverse engineered in their totality, our technicians believe their disparate parts might teach us new building techniques. Research. There's clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit to Sabrak 5 at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapons blasts, and scans from the science vessel have picked up several hulks on the ground. Though these wrecked ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Science officer, whoever is preparing an expedition to sift through the derelict hulls for any valuable technologies. A special project.
Situation log updated.
Start digging, I guess. Oh no, we're gonna do this first. So our influence went up a little bit. Reducing 3.51, but we're assuming 3.25. So we're picking up a little influence. Very little. Galactic market's been established, but it's not on our planet because we didn't have enough influence to do that. $36 more
System
influence.
survey complete.
Detect civilization countered. Detect the presence of an alien civilization. They appear to be in the early space age. Ah. We should consider building an observation post. Fortunately, this is way outside. I say not that far, but we don't have the influence. We need influence. So how do you increase your power projection? Claims and building outposts. Remains fairly constant throughout the game, but can be increased by declaring other empires or rivals or increasing your power projection. Power projecting grants up to 2 influence depending on how many ships you have compared to your... Oh, that's where we need more ships. Okay, planet-wide machinery. Uh-oh. There's decaying machinery covering to Noble 3. Originally constructed a staggering 70,000 years ago. The fate of the alien engineers who built it is unclear, as they no longer inhabit this planet. Their machinery spanned the majority of the surface of the planet, crisscrossing mountains and oceans alike, and even extends far below the planet's surface, in a vast network of underground facilities that has been constructed using identical materials and serial codes, suggesting a single institution created the entire network, from the long overgrown agricultural sectors to the collapsed energy generation and transformation systems and extensive communication arrays. All of the industrial and entertainment needs of the planet's lost inhabitants were met by one super machine. Remarkably, some of these mechanical sectors are still functional, sending and receiving local signals, lighting up long-rotted ghost towns and watering great swaths of wheat must have once been agricultural land. Deep scans of the planet's crust suggest the sprawling machine's control center is located underground. We will have to excavate if we wish to reach it. As for the strange organic tissue covering most of the planet-spanning machinery, our science team thus far remains baffled by its nature and its purpose. How strange. It's another dig site for us to play around with. It's another dig spot for Earth. Build spot. Okay, what are we at? The alloys only 300. Yeah, it's only like 1 or 2 ships. Oh, and then faction. No, that's Unity. These guys don't like us. Committee of the Technologists. What do you guys want? Psionic Pursuit? Well, not quite there yet. Spazzes. Xeno Awareness Society.
Incoming message.
Uh-oh. Azzy Mutton, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Okay.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Sensors. Disruptors. Hyper relays. Can be directed to serve our colonies. That's strategic resource upkeep to the hyper relays in exchange for providing additional effects to colonies in same systems. Research. You can build mining stations. Just a second. Okay, another edict. So, commercial zones, buildings provide 1 merchant job. Market fee reduction. Let's do this one first.
System survey complete.
Oh, there's another thing down there. So we got all these little potential future vassals. We just need more influence. Power projection. Yeah, we need to build more ships, which we need more alloys.
Special project complete.
Physics cache. So, lost stuff through much is left behind. Our team managed to find some research papers on geological activity for different planets. At least so they think, based on the illustrations. We've seen this before, so science or physics. Look at all the stuff we can build here. Minerals. We're doing on food. We're doing okay on food. Connects. More minerals. Energy. Earth is full for the most part.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Yeah,
System
crystal
survey
mines.
complete.
Exotic gas refineries. Alloy mega forges. So that's an upgrade. Civilian fabricators. What do these guys do? Consumer goods from artisans +1. Minerals upkeep increased by 1. Artisan jobs. Need alloys first. Need those alloys to build ships, which it's a policy thing, isn't it? So consumer goods from jobs increased by 25%. Allies is decreased. So actually,
Special
can't go back 2
project
weeks yet.
complete.
Hasn't been long enough yet. Also 2256. It is currently 2255. So, finding 2256. Special project completed. Team under science officer has finished their expedition. Sadly, the wrecked starships on the surface were too badly damaged to recover any useful technologies, advanced stuff, research stuff, and experience for the scientist.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Die. Okay. Fleet Academy. Fleet command limit, fleet supremacy. Naval capacity from soldier jobs +2. Defense army damage increased by 33%. Sure. Die. Find some of the ships. Extra. Research, archaeology, excavation. Oh, look at you. This is IS Deanna Jones. This is our excavation ship. At least that's what they're supposed to be doing. And they're already on the right planet, so get to digging. Military station. Oh, look at these guys. Those are the ones they've got new to space race stuff. So, survey up there.
We are spreading our faith to a new world.
Oh, that's the new one we just did. So alloys, 300. Need more
Construction
ships.
complete.
Need more ships.
Our ships have been improved. System survey complete.
How's our trade
Construction
doing?
complete.
Our trade is 215. Now we can build 2 more stations if we want. Where do we want? That one's built. Oh, we get this one. Oh, but that's alloys that we can't really afford at the moment. Let's see.
Construction complete.
Can sell off some of that food for some money to buy some alloys. $12,000 to get 1250. Wow, that's not good. $2,000 for 250 alloys. Or we could sell off some of our.
Our ships have been improved.
It's that time again. Drink some
5,000
water
of
to keep
those.
that brain moist.
There we go. Okay. So, ships. So 1,200 to get some more ships into this fleet. 13 for rockets. Let's get rockets and destroyers, I guess.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. Do we need to build any more mines anywhere? Motes. Crystals. And the Rontor Star Confederacy. Oh, that was one of the factions that split away from the Empire. Toad Asteroid. They have long since been rendered inoperable, so more science stuff. There. Hmm. "29 influence. We'll get there someday." So power projection is slowly going up as we get more ships. So plus 0.35? No. Yeah, 335. So we're picking up a 1 point every couple of months. 3 months, roughly. Sirius Prime's got a space. They've got food processing, temple. Where's the strong temples? Gene clinics. People to grow faster. Okay, so we are currently 7%. We're a little over our sprawl limit. Is there a way to reform our government? How about this? Imperial. Upon ruler death, the designated successor becomes a new ruler. Empire modifier max influence from power projection +1. Empire size effect minus 10%, so that would...
System survey complete.
We've got no server picks to choose
System
from,
survey
so
complete.
never mind. Yeah, we just don't have the... I mean, we could do it, reform the government somehow, but priest upkeep is reduced. Warrior culture. Base system. No. Politics. Death cult. That's the way to go. Diplomatic Corps. Available envoys. Distinguished Admiralty. Environmentalist. Exalted Priesthood. Immunity from priests. Functional architecture. Crafters. Memorialists. Where's our stuff? Zeal. Admiral gain a trait. Is he? Gale speed trait. So evasion plus 5%. Sublight speed plus 20%. Zeal. No. Philosopher King. Police state. Nope. Reanimators. Death is no bar to the call to arms. Masters of necromancy. Usually you don't do that unless you're a necrophage. So Shadow Console. No. There's nothing there for us. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. There's nothing really here. I mean, other than changing the government. I can get more influence if we go Imperial, but we lose our Empire size effect. So
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Dig site. So, the library. Ruins long forgotten. We have discovered clear signs that this planet was once densely populated. However, whatever destroyed the civilization did a very thorough job of it. Very few useful remains have been found. Our scientists have detected several large cavities deep below the surface that may once have supported life. Perhaps we will have more luck there. Interesting. Research. The capacity. Going garrisons, military academies. Need a lifespans? Yes. Engineering. Armor. Mining station output. Oh, look at our food just took a dump somewhere for some reason. Let's get the thrusters out of here. So, our food. Our edicts are still up. Yes. Farming and mining. I think we're over on our edicts, aren't we? Yeah, we're eating up more. We're eating up our unity by doing this, by going over. Cycling campaign, that's helping us with our consumer goods, though. That's eating up 2 nanites every month. What's this do for us? Research speed. Let's save our nanites.
Anomaly found.
$22 to go. Only a couple years. Oh, multiple. Oh, that's right. Those are not amoebas.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Physics. Research complexes. That would help. Research runs. On solar sails, we have found the wreckage of an archaic spaceship of unusual design. Yeah, stuff. Great message in a bottle. Archaeological site. None. Wherever. More food.
The faithful have claimed a new world. Anomaly found.
Go faithful. Oh, look, an upgrade for our...
Hello everyone. My name is
Stuff.
Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Tuesday. So our temple concerns consumer goods into unity and amenities, which they're going. Oh, they got good on amenities. So we will go. Where is it? Gene clinics. Where are you? There you are. Upliftable species found. Dominant species of exhibit unusual intelligence, science officer blah blah blah, and it's convinced that these creatures' evolution can be accelerated by applying the right technology. In the future, maybe.
Anomaly found.
Back to Earth. More moats.
Construction complete.
Station. We want that. Need to be a new sector. Need a governor. That's it. Crime reduced. Research stuff. Clear blockers. Well. Recruit there. Yes. It's a new guy. Oh, I hired the wrong guy. I hired the wrong one. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Balance for now. You are clearing the blockers, and this is the Earth sector. Which actually, that's okay. It's just that this guy only lives long. He's not really wanted a research guy, but we'll be fine. What was I going to do? Alpha Centauri. More unity. Oh, looking at what should we colonize next? Look at that big fat tundra world, 24. Decadent, worker happiness, slave happiness, solitary, don't care. Slow learners, don't care. Talented, habitability, and that. So, yeah, we'll put them on there. Another tundra world.
System survey complete.
Let's see. So, governing ethics shift and consolidated. Well, this doesn't affect us, right? No. Looking for. Oh, there's something up here. It'll be a while before it gets there. We're still doing surveying. I haven't picked up the auto surveying yet. Or have I? Yeah, I have. Do that. Wow. Why would you go all the way down there? There. Do that. How close are we? 14 to go. Only about 2 years at the rate we're moving. Force or projection force is up to 0.77. Need more food. This doesn't help us. We have good relations with them. Yeah, they're friendly. How friendly are they? Got packs with them, so we can move our envoy around.
The
if we
spirits
want.
have granted us new wisdom.
Stuff. Dig site, the library. Our excavation of the cave systems on wherever has found well-preserved remnants of an underground high-technology society built on a vast scale. Many of the ruins are in surprisingly good condition, and we have managed to find what our researchers are describing as a library of encrypted data crystals. Hopefully, these can shed some light on what happened here. Lots of video games. Lots of video games. Research complexes, yeah. Oh, an energy nexus. Some more money. We want that. Yes. Oh, we need gases in order to upgrade our research stuff. That sucks. Okay, governance shift. That doesn't really affect us. Upgrade that, though. Oh, we have an amenities problem here. Available jobs only one. They'll be fine. Got amenities. So available, not enough people there yet. Not enough people there either. What's with the stability here? Immigration push. Such as overcrowding. It's not overcrowded.
System
Low
survey
amenities.
complete.
They got amenities. Or crime. Crime's not an issue either. I don't understand what the happiness is here.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Good. More food. Fossils discovered on Chara Prime. Oh, this is the planet we just colonized. Okay, fossil remains from several different species that do not appear to have been indigenous to Chara Prime have been found in a large and secluded valley on the moon. They all date from roughly the same time period within the span of a few centuries, some 3.6 million years ago. Each of these species seems to have evolved in its own unique biosphere, and all appear to have been sapient. Strangely, every fossilized individual found so far shows signs of having met a violent end. We know this story. We know that story. Cruisers. We can do habitats, and then we don't have to worry about... No, that's not going to really help us. Habitats might help.
System survey complete.
We still want to expand, though. Cruisers are expensive. Let's get the Star Fortresses out there. That'll help our trade. Okay, the library continues. Pause. Okay, during the excavations of the archaeology site on wherever, an ancient but still functional laser grid was inadvertently triggered. Several archaeologists were sliced into tiny pieces by the fast-moving beams. Although Timofona survived unscathed, these losses have had a negative impact on the project. So, slow down. We'll be fine. Okay, what do I want to build here? It's going to be mineral stuff. Do you have a stability? I don't understand why we have such a stability issue. We have the Hall of Judgment. Why do we have civilian problem? Other news, new exciting positions just opened up for archaeologists, yes. No combat pay, though. No combat pay. Here, now you can back survey. There you go. Looking for possible mines, but it looks like we've got all of them down in this area. Maybe not. It's a research station. Tully, welcome back. Can you explain districts versus buildings on a planet? Sure. Districts versus buildings. Okay, so districts. Each planet has only so many districts to build on. Building slots, all planets are pretty much restricted to, what is it? 12? I think there's a technology or two that'll expand, give you a couple extra slots or so, but I think that's pretty much it. But each planet has a different number of districts. And the districts available are, depending on the planet itself. Some have more mining, some have more energy, some have more food, that kind of stuff. The main difference is these buildings open up through technology. These buildings the districts are always available to you. You can start building them anytime you have the necessary minerals or whatever it takes. Every time you build a district, again, you only have so many, say 10. So, like I said, Earth is full. It's used up all its districts. You can get more districts through different ways, like technology and some of the Ascension stuff. So you can expand your districts just like the building slots. And the real difference is these districts also usually add housing and jobs. So in this case, farming adds 2 housing, 2 jobs. Mining is 2 housing, 2 minor jobs. This is 2 housing and 2 technician jobs. This is 2 housing, an artisan job, and then a metallurgist job. And then the city district is 5 housing and 1 building slot. That can't be right. What's a build? I don't know what they mean by that. This is a building slot, isn't it? Anyway, and then clerk jobs. And then the jobs all do, whatever they're supposed to do. Miners produce minerals, techs produce energy, that kind of stuff. These guys don't always produce jobs. Sometimes they do. In this case, there's priests, there's artisan jobs, there's merchant job, there are clerk jobs. This doesn't produce jobs, it just produces unity. It produces unity, and it gives a unity bonus to all the jobs on the planet by so many percentage points. Precinct, these. So they're kind of different. District define a role, and the buildings are like bonus buildings to enhance things. Kinda, yeah. It depends on the building. All the buildings are somewhat different. We don't have a good example here on Earth, but Alpha Centauri. So again, this monument, it's producing unity and increases the unity production because based on how many jobs are there. The stronghold produces soldiers that, And the soldiers do different things themselves based on your technologies. Basically, they increase your naval capacity. Alloys produce alloys based on how many minerals you're producing in empire-wide. Then you have gene clinics, which help your population grow, plus some other things. So, yeah, the districts are primarily just produce resources for you to be used by these buildings. It's a messy question, but that's not your fault. In all honesty, that's not your fault. It's a messy situation, period, because it's not easy. I mean, basically, these districts are producing the resources that feed into these buildings, and you only have so many districts that you can build, and each planet is different because it's these are all the planets we can currently colonize, and you can see all the different districts, that they have. They're all different. So you got to deal with that kind of stuff. And then go back to the planet. But yeah, basically it's the districts produce the resources that feed into these other buildings. And they all kind of work off each other. It's fun. And then of course there's the whole population thing you have to deal with too. Because if you actually look up here, we have 50 population on this planet, yet we have only room for 12 more right currently. Amenities. You need one amenity for every population. So you want this number higher, or you don't want this number ever to go negative. You can avoid it. You always want that to be green. And of course, we have 4 available jobs, but they're not being filled because we don't have enough people on the planet to fill it. And then of course you have unemployment and that kind of stuff, and crime, of course. And you can always move people around if you want, if you need to. Like if you have too many people on a planet, just send them somewhere else. Just be careful to the planet you send them to is they actually want to live there, because the Gimpikins don't like to live on every type of planet, and we have different types of colonies within the Empire currently. So, yeah, it's like somebody came in earlier and was asking, does this game have a steep learning curve? The answer is yes. Yes, it does. It has a very steep learning curve, and it doesn't help that they change it from time to time too. Because again, the system that we're using today to build the planets is different than it originally was when the game first came out, and it's changed multiple times. It's a brick wall curve, yeah. It's a brick wall curve that drops a bunch of bricks down to you as you approach the wall. Yeah, and that's just the planets. That doesn't include the ships and diplomacy and all the other fun stuff. Like, what is it? Policies and edicts and a ship designer, of course, and technology and factions and species and leader. Oh my god, I can't. Yeah. Unknown signal. So it's sourced to emanate from within the mouth of a destabilized subspace rift at the system's edge, which could be on the other side. Oh. Hey, Meerkat, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. Okay, so, yeah. Now, the game is, it's got a learning curve. Plain and simple. And we found another dig site that we'll get to someday. Oh, and then we have edicts. Or traditions, sorry, the traditions that do stuff, too. Market fee reduced by 10%. Oh, we got an ascension perk. Forgot about that. So, load reward. Become the crisis. Do I want to become the crisis? Not really. Bad engineering. Yeah, capacity. Is there anything that's going to affect our influence? That'd be nice. Star base capacity, vision, monthly unity. Amenities usage is reduced, governing ethics,
hey
attractions
Gimpy,
increased.
have you hydrated lately?
Consecrated
If
worlds.
not, you really should.
Mastery of nation, or nature, executive vigor, ascended learning, shared destiny. Oh, envoys. Your subjects do not suffer monthly loyalty penalties from you having multiple subjects. Shared destiny. About, was it the one vision? Monthly unity. Because we can never have enough unity. Amenities usage is reduced and governing ethics attraction. Sure.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
Being a crisis is a lot of work. It really is. And we're not really set up to be the crisis anyway. It's a lot
Special
of work.
project complete.
Alien lasers. We have learned much from analyzing the remains of the weapons found on whatever. The recovered fragments were from a mounted directed energy weapon system that emits a highly focused energy ray that can be used with great results in space warfare. Science officer recommends we use our finds either by developing armor to counter the lasers or by recreating the weapons for ourselves. Research so UV lasers or armor. Glass steel, yes, armor. Alloys up to 4 or 5. And more alloys. More food production too.
Come on, you pansy. Get back in there and fight.
Ships there. That's only going to give us a couple. Let's see. Work on this project. So again, did they take out the admin buildings? Or did they just not have the right stuff for it? Amenities probably still. Similar stuff. Terminals and sewer outlets. Okay, how about what's amenities? Clerks produce trade value and amenities. Merchants turn consumer goods into unity, amenities, and trade value. Yes. You can have jobs and whatever. Seem to be okay. Still a new colony, so still developing. Housing.
System survey complete.
I was going to say build more space stations, but we've got more alloys. There you go. Oh, finally. All our influence. So our force projection is going up though. So we're up to almost 0.7 influence per month. The birth of space piracy,
The apostates are after our spaceport.
let's see. This guy.
System survey complete.
Bernard Star. Rockets at Bernard Star 2. Rocket, we need to make your home system serious. Oh, they didn't have a home system. Have a little bit of money. Okay, so
Special project complete.
We have an update from the ship we sent to wherever. They came across the debris of a ship which had crashed at the location, still sending out weak signals every now and then. As they searched through the site, they managed to find a seemingly vacant life pod with what looked to be the remains of an unknown alien life form. Law, stuff, science.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
I like new wisdom.
Construction complete.
Leaders live 10 years longer now. There's a building slot for the colony. The command limit. Grid crews to be fully combat ready. They must be capable officers ready to know. Let's do naval logistics office. It's plus anchorage is +2 naval capacity. Fleet supremacy. Science ships just going through and clearing out all the research stuff in there, right? Where's Indiana Jones? This looks like he's still digging.
Construction complete.
Yes, I named one of my science vessels Indiana Jones. Guess what his job is? Okay, so that's fine. So this is the Cybrix Alpha system. This is the end of the little storyline. It's a ring world that we'll be eventually able to rebuild
Our
if we're
ships
lucky.
have been improved.
Someday. Someday. It's chasing the pirates. Named him after a
Research
dog?
Station martyred.
Yes. I named the science vessel after a dog. Not my dog, but a dog. I name my fleets after dogs. Looking in the shadows, a team member exploring the ruins of wherever has recently disappeared. After a short search, we found a skeleton that seemed to have belonged to a Gibbigan. Our researchers are in no doubt that these remains were what's left of our missing team member, but they are baffled as to how the body decomposed quite this quickly. They urge caution as we continue our investigations. I don't remember this story, or the digs. I don't remember this one. Want to head here first. Yeah, I know. Indiana was the name of the Jones family dog. I know. I saw the movies. I saw the movies. Upgrading the alloy stuff. Gimpy unearthed a bunch of xenomorphs' eggs. We could. It's one of the projects, I think, to dig up a giant egg.
Heretic fleet engaged. We are spreading our faith to a new world.
Welcome back, Bob. We catch them finally? Or they run? Ah, there's the base. Oh, they're fighting.
Saturday and Sunday,
Construction
May
complete.
21st and 22 are the monthly giveaways for May. A $25 Steam gift card will be given away each day. You have to be a follower of the channel and present to win. Check with Gimpy if you have any questions about the giveaway. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Again, that's this weekend for the giveaways. Are destroyers killing stuff? It's hard to tell. Looks like they're doing fine. Okay, go kill the station.
Heretic station engaged.
Missiles go. Pirate station has been raided, so stuff. Oh, they raided it before they destroyed it? Or they not destroyed it? So I got some money out of it. Okay, Mickey, go back and repair. So pirates dealt with for the time being. What do you want to build here? Still need more food. Them busy. Let's see, commercial zone. That's to deal with the amenities issue. Alloys? God, we need so many more alloy. Oh, that policy we have to change too. It's been long enough. Okay, civilian economy. We're going to it a mixed
Special
economy.
project complete.
There. Now we'll produce some more alloys. It'll affect our consumer goods a little bit, but we'll be fine, I think. Okay, engineering cache. Report from the specialist that we sent to wherever. Hunt down the weak signal. Sift into the ruins. They found remnants of a small vault that once contained materials. Now empty and most likely stolen by pirates, perhaps ages ago. They left behind some blueprints of how the original inhabitants had been mining these various same materials, however, which might come in handy. Research. Dun, 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 dun. Stuff. More projects that we can see. Recognizing. We had a giant egg we were supposed to dig through.
System survey complete.
This place is going to be a friggin' farm. Food processing. I guess I should start. We do have more positive income, so 4 grand. Who's a curators? Is with the research for 3 grand. Sure. This lasts for 10 years. That works. Okay, we're looking at clearing this stuff up. That's all clear. So it gives us another district when that's cleared up. There goes all our money. But more space. Okay, so we need to build some more stations. It's 200. to.
Our ships have been improved.
Go home.
System survey complete.
$50 influence. We're picking up roughly 0.6 per month, so it's going to be a while. Another dig site.
System survey complete.
There were blockers that are preventing us from exploiting its resources. Of course they are. But, oh, we don't have the money. A little short. Come back to that one. We can clear it then. You're there. Bell's up there. It died now. Engineering. Okay, so +5 to bonus, or 5% to research stuff, archaeology excavation, use this guy. Clear out the dense jungles, get us what?
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
3 more generator districts. Fleet supremacy, veiled tunnel. Uh-oh. Something waits in the system. A veiled passage cut from the fabric of space-time, its horizon rippling with psionic energy. Sensor data is erratic, and the crew of our science vessel reports strange disturbances, wildly visceral dreams, a persistent sense of being watched, fitful hallucinations. Despite the frustrating lack of useful telemetry, it seems clear we have stumbled on a tunnel through uncharted reaches. A dangerous path, yet the rewards may be great. On the tunnel's far side lies a distant corner of the galaxy. What mysteries are beyond the veil? Do we really want to know? Fleet command limit, influence, claim influence cost reduction, war exhaustion cost, walkers, diplomatic rate 10%, embassy complex, more envoys for us. Another envoy. But we have to build the complex for that, don't we? Another dig site? So many dig sites out there. Wow, our power's coming up apparently. Is there any equivalents out there that hate my guts?
Aren't your
Only a
legs
few.
getting stiff? You haven't moved in quite a while. Stretch, damn it,
System
you
survey
ignorant
complete.
meatbag.
Grants blah blah blah, galactic whatever, requires terrible relations, rivalry, and and always into harm relations. One empire must either be the supremacist diplomacy stance or be fallen empire. Oh.
Construction complete.
Subjugation. To become a subject using a reasonable agreement. Oh, this is how you do it. Oh, we don't have the influence, so never mind. So we only have 2 envoys still. And again, they're helping us make friends with other people.
Construction complete.
Oh, these guys are a vassal.
Construction complete.
Ally entered war. The Consolidated Protocol have declared war on our ally, the Covenant. Consequently, we are now at war with the Consolidated Colonies. Okay, you say so.
The faithful have claimed a new world.
These guys. Could fly down there and help. Oh, there's not. Those are 2 different groups. There's our rivalry.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Yeah, we got 2 rivalries now.
Incoming transmission.
This Skimpy's on.
Incoming transmission.
He's still doing the smarty thing.
Just a second. The camera was frozen. Didn't even know that. Anyway, let me turn that off real quick. Mrs. Gimpy just came home. I'm looking at the camera. The dogs are still sleeping. It's like, wait a minute. How'd that happen? Anyway. We good? We're okay. Boss fight. Boss fight.
Tubby, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. I heard the squirrel is looking for you.
Oh, does the dogcam not like Stellaris? I don't think dogcam likes Stellaris when it's got focus. Yep, Stellaris freezes the dogcam. Didn't even notice that before. Wondered why the dogs weren't moving. Got a timestamp up there and everything. I didn't even pay attention. Anyway, Energy Nexus. Plasma throwers. Experimental subspace and navigation. That's for the science ships to get away from stuff or jump further distances. Survey speed. Yeah, let's do that. Get that out of the way. We can have embassies. Oh, I didn't realize I wasn't paying attention to the way they're moving up here. Finally, our influence is at +1. It's actually a little bit higher than that it should be. Yeah, it's like 6-ish. It can turn into a resource hog with all the stuff on the screen sometimes. Yes, it definitely does. It's like I said, if my the camera for the dogs, it's not active, or it freezes up when I'm playing actually in Stellaris. But if I alt tab out, it starts working again. So it's definitely Stellaris that's doing it. Okay, these guys. Trade hubs. Infiltrating. Good job, Bata, beating up on a piranha with not enough machine gun ammo. Choma. Charna, sorry, Charna. You want, what? More trade. This one. Do more trade. Can't we? That's already doing that. Let's look at the right station. Linux. Housing when it comes up. Dig site. Okay, so the library. As we interpret the data crystals from the caves abroad, we begin piecing together a picture of a troubled planet. The planet was once the center of a prosperous civilization known as the Ilani Foundation. During that civilization's latter years, the Ilani turned more and more to the hoarding of knowledge instead of more material matters such as procreation. As a result, their population fell rapidly. Alarmed by their dwindling numbers, their leaders attempted to find a technological solution for immortality. Records became scarcer around this point, though it appears to predate whatever cataclysm forced them underground. It is not clear yet what results their efforts yielded. Intriguing, kinda. They're dead. Research agreement proposal. Fleur. The extremely powerful subspace entity of some kind has been encountered in the Ilimi system. It does not appear hostile and may not even be fully aware of conventional spacecraft, but its mere presence in Illimini one is causing massive subspace disturbances in the entire system. These disturbances are localized around the entity itself and should disappear when it leaves the system. While it does not acknowledge hails, the entity is continuously emitting a complex pattern of tachyon pulses, which appears to be a form of language. If our translation software is correct, it is saying over and over, Fleur seeks, Fleur finds. This will interfere with ship systems. Fleur. Fleur.
System survey complete.
Let's see. Just resource silo, stronghold.
System survey
Stronghold.
complete.
We have a temple. Silos are good. More clerk jobs. So we're going to need those eventually. You know, migration stuff. Wants to be my friend. Already migrating with them. These guys, I'm not sure if we are or not. I think we are. Yeah, we already are. Next. These guys. Abandoned Gateway. An ancient space station of some kind has been located at the edge of the Pytham system. Sorry. The strong residual subspace signature that surrounds the station indicates that it may be a gateway of sorts, part of its theoretical network of similar stations that at some point would have allowed the near instantaneous travel between different parts of the galaxy. Assuming this is a gateway, its current state of disrepair has rendered it unusable. If it could be restored into working order, its owner would potentially be able to access any other functional gateways in the galaxy, enabling travel across huge distances in a matter of days. So like a gate, yeah. It's a Stargate. Support their independence. Their imperial fiefdom. So are they? The inferior technology equivalent. alien specimen procurement. Has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien specimens. Sure,
Situation log updated.
Offer a trade deal. No, not that one. So these guys, they are a vassal. Right? Oh, these are the ones we're friendly. I don't think we want to really support their vassals for independence, do we? That would not go over well with them, I would think. They are not a vassal, looks like. They are belligerent. Currently, fleet powers are fairly equal. It's just like us. Militarist and fanatical spiritualist. Goes to well together. Let's improve their relations. Them? Yeah, I'll take them all. Actually, we're pretty good with that. Okay. Again, just trying to make friends.
Special project complete.
After continuing studies of the massive skeletal remains found on wherever, it was concluded that the creatures served as some kind of organic starship. Much smaller bones from at least 3 separate species were found on larger skeleton, and we assume these came from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, this organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash-landed on wherever. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of these bones alone has substantially advanced our knowledge. Things. Research that. This? Not yet. We're 23 short, so a little less than 2 years. Need to find gases, or to start making gases. I don't think we've researched that yet. I think that's why we don't have any. What's this? Okay, we got a construction ship there. We got one up here too. Let's work on one that way. Grand Inquisitor picked up substance abuse. Jerk. Apparently can't handle the pressure. Do not alloy 700. How's our trade doing? 334. So 7 stations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 down here. Pirate's not a problem because the distances are too short. You seen an action? What happened there? What happened there? well.
System survey complete.
Who's our edicts doing? Oh, that's what I forgot. Let's see. Improve relations, we're already doing that. Acceptance is so crappy. Commercial pact, research agreement, integration treating. Not enough intel. Come on, Indy, dig faster. There's crystals up there. Here. Oh, let's see, can we do another tundra world? He's an alpine. Oops. These guys. Custodian Protocol 475-3 fulfilled. Significant Gimpican presence detected on Charmer Prime. Upgrading status of Gimpire from non-compromised to compliant. That's good. Far away that one is. This one's close, so we get this going. Let's see. These guys. Slow breeders. Ugh. They're just decadent.
Spaceport martyred.
What? Spaceport martyred. What's this crap? Where was a spaceport martyred? That's got to be within our borders. So where's that? Oh, that's right. We're at war. They actually came through there. You jerks. 3,000. Oh God, they're so much bigger than us. Oh, wait a minute, those are stations. Yeah. Defenses. We do not have enough alloys to build defense platforms. Yeah. Okay, so we get to pick a new tradition now. This time. Diplomacy? I guess we should do diplomacy now that we're independents. Stuff. Oh, yeah. No, that's... Need that. Okay, so there's no destroyers, there's corvettes. We don't have any cruisers yet. Small.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go get some more water while you are up. Your next break is in 2 hours.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break. We'll come back and we'll finish building these. Anyway, I can get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. If you've been watching the stream for any length of time, I suggest you the same. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.